Alright guys, going to be doing a flight out of Denver in the JetBlue Airbus A320 over to Salt Lake City. Denver scenery is just a generic one, but the Salt Lake City is my payware, so it should look pretty good. If we get there with some light still, looks like the sun is setting. So we'll see what it looks like here. Let's jump in the plane and have a look around. Get started up here. We'll get our ground power on and get our IRSs aligned here, our ADARs. Alright, ground power on, batteries on. Let's get our emergency exit lights on. And let me go ahead and get nav and logo on. We'll get our beacon on at this time too. Let's get our APU fired up here, even though we're not fueled up quite yet. I think we're going to be good on our fuel. So. Alright, while the APU is firing up, let's get IRSs aligned. Sorry, I know they're called ADARs in the Airbus, but I just call them by the Boeing name. Let's see, what else do I want to do on here? I'm going to move some things around on my other window here, just so I can see my sound returns. Wow, it's getting dark quick. Alright, let's get out of here. Fuel. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. We're not going to touch the fuel. Passengers, we're going to unload a couple of them. So we'll do gate, call, cargo. Let's get them opened up. We're going to remove some cargo out of here too. Alright, passengers, we're going to go 2/3. Set that. Go ahead and remove that. Cargo, we're going to bring that down to about 2,700 kilograms. Alright, set that. Close up the plane there. Alright. And let's see now. It's getting dark in here, my goodness. Where's my light? Where's my cabin light? There it is. Alright. Alright, let's get our get everything set up here for the actual route. Just double check, let's get rid of all this. So cargo's closed up, passengers are closed up, fuel is good. Let's go over to performance, update up 1.3 on the trim, and let's get initialized here. So we're going to be going from K Denver to K Salt Lake City. Come on. There we go. Alright, JetBlue 007. It's totally fictional. Or 007F. Okay, sure, we'll go with that. Cost index, I'm just going to do 66. Cruise. Interesting. Didn't realize. I didn't really look at what my cruise should be. Let's see. Taking a look at my other screen here. As a matter of fact, I'll show you what I'm looking at. So, alright, here's a flight, or sorry, sim brief. Got my stuff punched in here. I'm just gonna take a look to see what. Let's take a look at FlightAware. Let's see if we got any flights that way. Alright, right around 30, 28. 30,000, 30, 28, somebody went way up there in the 737. 32, 30, I'm going to say 30. Just go for 30. It's a pretty quick hop. Alright, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Come back in here. Okay, 300 for the cruise altitude. Let's get our alignment done here. And let's see, okay, request all that data, get it in there. That looks good. Now I can go over to performance, We're going to do 2 slash up 1.3. Put that in for the flaps, and flex 55. Alright, V2, VR, we'll do 114 for V1. And that should give us a 0.78 Mach over to our quick hop over to Salt Lake City. Alright, that looks good. Let's take a look at our flight plan here. Pretty straightforward. So we're going to be taking off, I think it was 34 left or right. Left. Let's do left. 34 left, and doing the foot 4 departure, and an RLG. Let me see if we got anything for transitions. No. Alright. Foot 4 departure coming into Salt Lake City. We're also doing a 3-4 arrival. This is going to be 3-4. Take a look on the other screen. 3-4 right. I've got an ILS. We'll do the RNAV. And let's see. What was my arrival? Leahy's 5 or something. Leahy's 5. There it is. Leahy's 5. Let's see what we got for transition. EKR transition. We'll insert that. Alright, departing out of Denver. We're climbing out over here. Let's keep going down. See if we got a discontinuity anywhere. Right into the arrival. We'll get rid of that discontinuity. Insert that. Alright, there's our top of descent. Coming down. Get rid of that discontinuity. Oh, actually, we gotta get rid of the manual there. And then insert all that. Keep on going. Alright, and then into our missed approach hold. Let's see. Alright, we'll double check that on the route once the map comes up. Let's go ahead and set our altitude here. So what do we say? We're going up to 30,000. There we go. And let's get our transponder set here. Clear all that out. Do our generic 2000 IFR, TARA on, and let's go ahead and pull up the ATIS here. So K Denver ATIS frequency. Really all I'm looking for is a frequency right here. Come on, someplace. Thought it was up the top. Where'd it go? Zoom in too fast. Where's my frequencies? Yeah, here we go. ATIS departing 134.02. Let's go ahead and punch that in. 34.02. Let's see if we get
Denver
that.
International Information Oscar. 2200 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 4000 scattered, 25,000 broken, temperature 0, dew point -8. Altimeter 2985. Arriving runways 34 left, 35 right, departing runways 34 right.
Alright, good enough. Let's get out of that. Went over to plan over here. Let's take a look at our plan now that the IRSs are aligned. Alright, we depart 34 left. Climb on out over the Rockies here. And start our descent into Salt Lake City. Pretty straightforward here on the RNAV to 34 right. Perfect. Looking good. There's our missed approach. Don't plan on doing that. Alright, let's get off of plan view. Go over to 40 on our view. Set that. Okay, I think we're all good right there. We don't have to do anything else. Alright, let's reset our throttles here. Let's call for a pushback. So, actually, you know what I want to do? Let's take a look at the airport layout. This airport is so big. Alright, so we're parked in the center here. We're actually going to be going to 3-4 left. So we're going to taxi out, take a left turn, come down here, come across to 3-4 left. I guess I could download this. Let's take a look at it. There we go. Zoom in. Are we north? No, we got to rotate that. There we go. Alright, so we're parked right at the center right over here. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Alright, so we're parked right here where the BS is, so we're going to take, de-ice pads, can't even tell, looks like this is Alpha, or is it Foxtrot? No, Foxtrot, that's right. We're going to go all the way across here, come down this way, take Foxtrot around to Whiskey Alpha, and over to runway 3-4 left. Alright, let's go ahead and call for a pushback here before it gets totally dark out. Oh, look at that. We're going to have to push back a little bit farther because that guy is in our way. We'll come right out to here.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Alright, we're ready.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alright, as he's driving up, let's go ahead and get some lights on here. We'll get our probe heat on. Let's see, beacons on. Actually, we can leave all that off. Oh, seatbelts. Gotta get our seatbelts on. Smoking sign on. Emergency lighting we already set. Ground power we can go off of now. Let's go ahead and disconnect that. Set disconnect. Sometimes when you go into the browser and you go into a weird page, all of a sudden you lose that. So we got to go off, on. All right, there we go. Let's get off of there. Of course, we lose our taxi diagram right there. Just go over to performance. We got to be on there.
Okay, anyway. All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All right, as he's connecting us up, let's double check everything else in here. We don't have any gate here at the generic airport at Denver, so we'll just go through the motions there. Let's jump into the second FMC here, just clear out that message, go over to progress. Nice sunset. Let's adjust our cloud.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Should be a little bit darker, like so. Alright, back in there. Parking brake off. Oop, that's not parking brake over there.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, come over here, go over to start. Give it a second and start number 2. let's get number 1 started. I always love listening to that. It's getting darker and darker here. Alright, looks like we got a good start. 1 and 2. Actually, what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and drop the flaps here.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright, parking brake on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And now the engines are started up. Let's just take a quick look here. We're going to be going to up 1.3 on the trim. There we go. Oh, that's down. Hold on. Up 1.3. Alright, there we go. Looking good. Let's get off of that. Let him disconnect. Go ahead and go to normal. Let's get our APU off. Bleed off.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
And let's get these interior lights off and we'll crank those up. Let's see, floodlights, turn that down a little bit. That looks good. Panel lights up. Let's go ahead and go dim on the wheel well here since it's getting dark out. Alright, taxi lights on. I always go to the full up there because I think the lights are a little bit low here. We'll go ahead and APU is coming off. Alright, everything else looks good up here. Let's go ahead and taxi on out of here before it gets too dark. Parking brake off. A little bit of a fast taxi here, but I want to get out of here and get in the air. So, weather, there's some snow showers around here in Denver, and it's currently light snow in Salt Lake City, so we'll see what that looks like coming in. Now, if I recall correctly, I think I can take a left over here, head down to the end of the runway. I'm going to go ahead and jump out really quick. Let me go ahead and slow down right here. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, that's our runway right there. Alright, looking good. check where I'm going here. Yeah, alright, that's where we're going, right there. Alright, let's get ready for departure over here. What are we gonna do? Auto brake max. Make sure we don't miss our turn off over here. We're going that way. Alright, auto brake max and takeoff config check. Should get a normal. Yep, perfect. Alright, we're ready for departure. Alright, let's go strobe on and landing lights on. And now I'll turn down the volume here after we get off the ground. I know this is a little loud. Beautiful looking sunset for us. Alright, 34 left identified.
Approaching 34 left.
Alright, lights, camera, action. We're good to go.
On runway 34 left.
Okay, hopefully I got my settings right. We can do flex, so let's go ahead and flex power. There we go. Flex into 55. Rotating. Gear up. Denver off in the distance there. Let's go flaps 1. We're going to hit our autopilot here. Let's start making our turn. Alright, we'll do climb power here in a second. There we go. Climb power set. I think we're missing some sound here, so let me just double check. We're missing some sound. What do we got? Too much environmental noise. That's what we got. There we go. Idiot. There's our engine sound. I thought something was off. Alright, let's double check everything in here. Coming up to 9,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get taxi lights off. And we'll get our wing lights, or sorry, just our nav on. Get our logo off. Darken up our clouds here just a tad, since the sun is going down as they refresh a little bit. looks a little better. Yeah, I always got that weird horizon like that. I always got to play around. Hopefully this doesn't screw up on me right here. Here we go. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Good. Fix the horizon there. Alright, flaps up. Just keep on climbing out. Watching those clouds whiz around. Alright, so let's take a look. Yep, we're at, holding at 10,000 here. We're going to start climbing out now up to our cruise altitude of 30,000. We're up at 40 on our zoom level. Now that we're back in here and climbing on out, let's take a look at our Salt Lake City observation K, Salt Lake City BHR. Let's see what they have for the latest weather. And as you can see, winds out of the north at 9, that's wow, 1 1/4 mile visibility, and light snow and fog. Broken at 700, broken 1800. So we're going to be pulling up the approach chart for that. Definitely going to be a instrument approach into Salt Lake City. All right, let's hit some tunes here. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the noise or the sim a little bit here. Alright, landing lights off. Strobe can go to auto right now as we climb out from Denver. Looks like we're going to stay out of the clouds. Maybe just a little bit here, in and out. Let's go outside and take a look here. Hopefully it's not too loud. Do a flyby, see how loud it gets. Sun is going down. Goodbye, Denver. Alright, let's disarm spoilers. Nice view of the Rockies here with the sunset. 18,000 feet going to standard altimeter. Top of climb. Looks like it's 50-ish. Look down here. So where am I looking? There we go. Yep, 50, perfect. Looks like some of those clouds are clearing up over here. I do have the FS Global Rio weather engine running, so it's injecting weather into the sim. Let's just double check that. Sometimes it doesn't do it for some reason. Yeah, custom VTAR file. Sorry. The winds are pretty light up here. Out of the south, it's 16 knots at 22,000 feet. That is definitely light. Let me take a look at my weather here. Corona Pass. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at here. So here is that. Here's the actual weather that's getting injected in, and it's giving me the closest station right now. Unrestricted viz, no significant clouds, and can't quite see the upper air down here because it's on my other screen, kind of small. We can also do review weather station here. Let's take a look at Salt Lake City. Yeah, winds out of the north at 10. Yeah, visibility is it's about 1.25 miles. Light snow. View at 700, broken 1800. So this is looking just a little bit better than it was a few minutes ago. Ceiling's a little bit higher. So this is the one quirk that I don't like about this, the ultra weather. Now, this is different than what I just showed you. The the other weather engine. The ultra weather XP does all the different colorings for your sky and cloud textures, all this good stuff. The weird thing it does though, and I've noticed it kind of happens almost on. I've tried a couple of different sky color ones. Textures, and you get this right at this time for about 10 or 15 minutes. You get a little weird bluish tinge to everything, and I haven't figured out how to get rid of that. But we'll be kind of neon blue here for a little bit as the sun sets. It looks like we are at our cruise altitude here. Let's go ahead and take the seatbelt signs off. Turn the AC down a little bit here. Should switch over here for a second. Yeah, there we go. You can see it was at like 24. Wind shifts there. Hope we don't get anything too dramatic here. Might have to change our altitude if it stays up like that at this altitude. That's the second one I noticed. So still quite a ways to our top of descent. $171 miles. Why does that not work? There we go. promise we will lose the purple interior here shortly. I can try to force it, let me see. I don't know. I've tried different things I've tried different sky colors. Let's see if this does anything. No, see that just doing the horizon. Light power is set very high. But that's the reflectivity of the lights. I like them up high. And you'll see that when we come into the airport. Alright, further top of descent. Looks like it's about 70-ish something, right? 61, awesome. Alright, and it's asking for our descent or our destination information. This tune's a little loud. Just turn that down a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna just pull it up on my other screen. Oop. As my simulator goes bananas. What the heck just happened? Whoa, holy smoly. Something went nutty there. Alright. Alright, destination data. Let's just refresh that. Alright, come over here. And we'll grab our performance page, go over to our arrival, clear out that message. What are they looking at? QNH 1015, which I think that's about 2997. We'll double check that again. And temperature is a minus 1. Yikes. Okay, -1. Let's see if that works. Or do we gotta do 1 minus? No. How about -1? There we go. Alright. Winds 310 currently. At 9. Alright, MDA is going to be 200 feet. Entry out of range. Alright, I guess I'm going to do an actual one. Alright, let's try 500. See if it takes that. Nope. 750. Alright, we'll hold off on that. Let's go ahead and pull up the approach and see what minimum descent altitude actually. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking AGL. That's just minimum descent altitude is going to be a MSL. So let's actually look it up. We'll go just say ATIS. That'll bring us over to the Salt Lake City page. We'll scroll down here. We're grabbing what 34. What are we going into? 34 right. Yes. Okay. 34 right. Alright, we are doing the ILS 3, or not ILS, the RNAV 34 right. That's that one. Yep. What's happening out there? What are we doing? It's a slight turn. Alright, let's take a look at this. Zoom in a little bit here. Alright, so you can see we are on, where are we coming in? We're doing one of these. Anyway, we're going to grab one of these, probably this Bloopy, and come on in to the approach. But our minimum descent altitude is going to be 4,700. 4,700 right there. Alright, so let's go 4700. That 4700 MDA. There we go. Alright, that's been set. Let's go back over here. So what do we got here? Let's take a look at this. We got Loopy, Bogey, and Fairfield. One of these is what we're going to hit. Let's see which one. Loopy. There we go. So there we go, Loopy. And if I just scroll that up a little bit, we decel, we go to camp. Let's go back up here. I can't quite see it. What is it? Loopy to Plage. Okay, there's a camp someplace in between there. Page. Anyway, all the way down. Looking good. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. Page. LG, Hawker, Chevy. Oh, I guess that's Plage. LG, Hawker. Is it cars? Chevy. Right. Alright, anyway, good. Scroll back up to the top. Get ready for our descent here. I'm telling you, the purple goes away, trust me. I guess I could change the time. Let's do this. Watch this. Alright, so if I go over here. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna go up here, I gotta go flight, like configuration, I'm gonna customize the time, not track real world, hit OK, apply changes, there we go. Alright, so now we can change our time. So make it a little bit darker. Someplace on here. There it goes, it's starting to get a little bit less. There we go. You can actually zoom up a little bit. Nope. Little quirk in this thing, I hate it, but it is what it is, just to kind of show the reflected light. We'll go for an evening arrival anyway, close enough. Where's my flashlight here? Tone that down a little bit, it's a little bright. Well, actually, for the stream, I'm going to keep the lights on the cockpit. I normally keep them down a little bit lower, but since we're streaming, we'll make sure we got some lights in the cockpit here. Gives you a little bit more to look at than just a big dark cockpit. Alright, we are getting close to our top of descent finally, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Where are we going down to? Other than what we just put that in there, 4,700, right? Let's just double check that on here. 4,700 is our MDA someplace over here, but there's a runway. So we're actually going to go, let's go 4,600, or we'll say 4,700, what the heck. Alright, 4,700, so let's get zoomed in here a little bit. 4,700. We're pretty close to our top of the descent here. We'll wait till we're within 5 and then we'll go ahead and start it. Alright, almost on our top of descent here. Let's go ahead and click the correct correct button. Sometimes I always hit the vertical speed instead. Alright, there we go. Should start our descent here. There we go. We're starting our descent. Throttle's coming back. Take a look at our wing with our flashlight. Zoom back out here. Over here. And let's go over here and take a look at Salt Lake City METAR. Let's see what the latest is. Alright, so we got wind still out of the north, 13.2 miles now visibility, so we went up from 1.25 miles. Light snow fog, few at 9,000, or correction 900, so that's good. Ceiling's a little bit higher. Broken ceiling at 2,700 and overcast 3,500. Still minus 1. So we'll definitely be using some anti-icing as we come in. As our weather updates. Here's our anti-icing right over here. The strobe on now, and seatbelt signs are already on. Put our wing lights on, let's see what that looks like. Pretty good. Lights up the engine nacelle and every the leading edge nicely there. All right, looking at 12,000 here at Bloopy. Starting to get into some of that cloud cover here. Does not look too bad down there, although so just south of Salt Lake City, I actually don't have any ortho right here, so this is all default overlay that's getting put in, which actually sometimes the default looks nice because they've got that you know, the draw distance on the lighting is a little bit farther. Alright, let's get situated here. We're gonna have to get our altimeter setting. Let's take a look here. I'll turn this up for you guys. I had it turned down because I thought it was a little bit too bright. I had it on there. There it is. Altimeter 3000. There we go. At 14,000 feet, let's just update our altimeter setting here. Where was it? 30, 00. There we go. Quite dark here. Still not seeing any precip, so I'm going to go ahead and keep the anti-icing off. I'm going to turn up the. I was going to turn up the lighting here. Let's see. There we go. That's a little bit more interesting. It's a little too dark. When you're coming in at night, yeah, you know, it looks kind of lame. It's kind of boring if you can't see any of the clouds. It's a little loud now. And not sure, I don't think that's our airport yet. Actually fly over that. Alright, I'm going to slow down here. Let's go spoilers up. See, I missed that beautiful sunset there if I just kept it on at night. Unfortunately, the clouds pop back in there. Alright, let's see if we got slowed down here. No, still got to go down a little bit farther. It's already on the approach phase and we're at 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get all our lights on, landing lights on. And there's our airport off in the haze. See what this snow looks like once we get a little bit lower. Ahead and turn the wing lights off. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead, landing system on and approach. We should be capturing our approach right now. Might need to go a little bit lower there. Let's see if it's captured. Destination, nope. Yeah. Let's capture that sucker. Okay, we're gonna go flaps 1. Pause the music here for the approach. Okay, put the spoilers up, go flaps 2. We're getting underneath the cloud deck here. Alright, final approach. I think we're going to capture our glide path here finally. too busy looking up at the wing views. Alright, good, and we did capture our glide path here. It's just kind of struggling to keep us down on it. We're a little bit fast. Pretty gloomy looking here in Salt Lake City. Let's bring the spoilers down. We're slowed up enough. Let's go 3 flaps. That should bring in enough drag to keep us slowed up. I still think we got to go down a little bit farther. A little bit below the glide path there. Alright, there we go. We're getting on it now here, so as soon as we're right on it, I'm going to go ahead and bring in, hit the approach button again. Alright, there we go. Approach. And now let's go back up and see if we can't capture that glide path. Alright, we're getting close here. Looks like it's time. Let's get the gear down. Flaps full. Braking to low. Looks like it's going to be a visual approach here. I thought we'd have a little bit more snow or something coming in. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take the autopilot here, or take the airplane. So I've got a bit of a crosswind here from the left. Gear down, 3 green, flaps are set, full spoilers are armed, and landing lights are on. Like that overcast snow is getting out of here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take the throttle too. Let's disengage auto throttle. Yep. Alright, airplane is mine. There's a little bit of those drops of rain or something on the windscreen.
1,000.
Approaching 3-4 right.
Alright, runway identified, 3-4 right.
300 above.
There's our snow.
500. Minimum.
Landing.
$400. $300. $200. $100. $50, $40, $30, $20. Retard. 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 5.
Bring the nose down gently. Thrust reversers engaged. Manual braking. Alright, there's 80. Thrust reversers off. Take the next high-speed turn off here. That sounds
approaching
pretty loud.
14.
Alright guys, welcome to Salt Lake City. Had to screw around with the time of day there a little bit. Just to give you something to look at. But it looks like this snowstorm was not as bad as it was looking on the radar. Alright, let's go ahead and taxi to the gate and we'll do a replay of that that landing. Turned around here, get cleared up, or cleaned up. Spoilers down, flaps up. Let's go ahead and get landing lights off. Strobes can come off. Get our logo off, or on. I think we're going to take this gate right here. What the heck? It's right there. Perfect. And we're going to blind this guy with our taxi lights.
Download our free JetBlue mobile app. The next time you're online, be sure to visit JetBlue.com to learn about our True Blue loyalty program where you can earn points on all of your flights, starting with today's. On behalf of JetBlue Airways and especially this New York City-based in-flight and flight crew, we'd like to thank you so much for flying with us this morning.
All right.
We'd like to be the first to say welcome home. We hope to see you again on a future
Parking brake on. And let's just jump into the replay here. We won't bother shutting down. Let's see, we'll do a nice wing view, looking out over the airport. Get a little bit closer here. We'll do a couple of replays. Unfortunately, no engine sounds in the A320 replays. Hey guys, if you like that, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. Watch some X-Plane 11 videos. Nice light snow arrival into Salt Lake City. Pretty good touchdown too, I've been practicing. In the A320 here. Very nice. Let's do an end of runway and look. is that? It's somewhere. Where is that runway? There we go. Pretty good flare. Not too bad, not too bad. Not the greatest job staying on the southern line, but not bad. My tower view. Through the snow. Yeah. Too foggy for the tower. Alright guys, that'll be the last one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, take care.